Alright, so in this video we're going to talk about adding and subtracting numbers through the hundredths place in word problems. For this, what we're going to do is we're going to review adding and subtracting of decimals. So if you think about it, so you have a number like 23 and 57 hundredths minus 17 and 62 hundredths. An important thing to do when adding and subtracting decimals is make sure your decimal points line up, so then all your place values line up. So the ones and the tens are together, your tenths and then hundredths are together. Especially if, say, we were to go back and change these numbers, we could erase, say we erase the 6 here. Well, for whatever reason, it's not letting me erase the 6, so we'll just real quick redraw these numbers over here. So you have 23 and 57 hundredths minus 17 and 62. 17, and instead of doing 62, we'll just say 200. So say you have a 0 there. That's why it's important to line them up. So as if we line them up, line up our decimal points, our place values will line up naturally. Now let's subtract. 7 take away 2 is 5. 5 take away 0 is 5. Bring down our decimal point. 3 minus 7, well, we have a smaller number on top. We can't take 7 from 3, so this is going to become 13. We'll regroup. And the 2 will become a 1. 13 minus 7 is 5, no, oh wait, that's not 5, because 7 plus 5 is 12, oh, okay, so the eraser works this time, and 13 minus 7, 3 to get to 10, 3 more, 6, see, I kind of thought too fast there, and made a mistake, but I caught myself, so that's good. 1 minus 1 is 0, I don't have to write a 0 here, but I can. My answer is 6 and 55 hundredths. That's how you would subtract decimals. You can do an addition problem to check. What we can do is we can add up our difference to the minus and figure this out. So we just add up and we should get the number we started with. So we do 6 and 55 hundredths plus 17. Notice how I line up my decimal points. And 2 hundredths. 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 7 is 13. And carry the 1, 2. Don't forget, bring down the decimal point. And 23 and 57 hundredths is my answer. And that's how we just add and subtract the decimals. What I want to talk about, though, is word problems. Say I were to create a word problem here. You want to, okay, decimals, especially the hundredths, I'm thinking money. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, Mr. Donnelly or Mr. D has to, let's pay rent. Yeah, everybody has to pay rent or a mortgage or something. You got to pay for your house. It is, now normally rent is like an even dollar amount. You know, you might pay like $1,000 or like $900, but we're going to make this one a hard amount for the problem. So we're going to say $973.56. Usually you wouldn't pay that. It is per, and we'll say this is per month. All right. So let's say he has, we'll say he has $2,762.78. Let's put dollar signs here. He has, and we can say how much money will he have left after paying rent? Question mark. You always want to make sure that you ending with your question. How much money will he have left after paying rent? And we end with a question. So I can zoom out and we can kind of see the problem. Mr. D has to pay rent. It is $973.56 per month. He has $2,762.78. How much money will he have left after paying rent? What I do to set this up is I'm going to set up subtraction. When you set up subtraction, you start with what you have or the bigger number. So in this case, the bigger number is going to go up here. $2,762.78 minus, now I want to line up the decimal point, so I'm going to start there, and it's 379, because I only go into the hundreds place, and 56 cents, or 56 hundredths. So this is the problem I have to solve. 8 minus 6 is going to be 2. 7 minus 5 is also going to be 2. Bring down my decimal point. 2 minus 3. Well, the 3 is bigger than 2. Don't have enough, so I'm going to regroup. 12, 5, 12 minus 3, down to 10, then 9. 5 minus 7 I can't do, so we do 15. This will become a 6. 15 minus 7 is, well, 14 minus 7 is 7. 15 is one more, so 15 minus 7 would be 8, not 7. 6 minus 9, we'll have to regroup again. 16. 1. 16 minus 9 would be 6 down to 10, and then 7 down to 9, and then 1. And the dollar sign again. So Mr. Donnelly, or me, I'd have $1,789.22 left. To check this, you then would just add up. So you add your answer plus this number here, the number you took away, and you should get what you started with. $1,789.22 plus, let's line up my decimal point, 56 cents, 379, add up 2 plus 6 is 8, 2 plus 5 is 7, bring down my decimal point, 9 plus 3 is 12, carry the 1, 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 7, oh, that's 17, 1 plus 7 is 8, 8 plus 9 is going to be 17, wait a minute, I said 1 plus 7 is 8, 8 plus 9 is 17, and then I did 9 plus 7 is 17, so I made a mistake here. Let me finish this out, 17, 1 plus 7, 2, and I noticed I made a mistake because this doesn't match. Should be a 6 here. So come back and check this column. 9 plus 3 is 12, 1 plus 8 is 9, 9 plus 7, oh, that's right, that's not going to be, and the eraser's not working again, so I'm just going to cross this out. It should be a 6, I'm going to write it again down here, 2,762.78. Should be 16, which means that this would still be right because I still carry a 1 and add that. So we fixed the mistake. We caught it by checking. We have the correct answer. Right here is how much money I would have left after paying rent. So right here, the answer, I have $1,789.22 left.